You're live. Cool. Let's have a look if it works. I have double check it in the Facebook group. So one moment still.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. It seems to work. So perfect. Hi everyone. Welcome to this Wednesday live stream of our group Friendship Skills 4.0 for the digital age. Thanks for joining our session today or watching the video afterwards. Our topic of this week is, can or should you stay friends with an ex-partner? I think that's a really interesting question. And
Mm-hmm.
this live session, I have a guest. Please welcome my co-host and group expert Puneet Kumar. Welcome, Puneet. Nice to meet you.
Thank you. Hi, my
Nice.
name is Puneet, and I'm a relationship and happiness coach, and I'm from India.
Cool. Yes. Let's start with getting to know each other.
Mm-hmm.
You told you Puneet Kumar, you're from India, and what are you doing for your living? You are focused on a relationship coach?
Yeah, I'm a full-time relationship coach, and
Cool.
apart from that, I used to write also. I'm a poet
Ah,
and a writer too.
I've seen it on your websites that you also do writing.
Yeah.
Thanks, Puneet. Just to get all our members on one level, so that everyone has the same idea. Out of your perspective, what's life coaching about, and what exactly is your area of expertise?
See, if you summarize the word life coaching, you can say
Mm-hmm.
in one word, it's like someone who is your thinking partner.
Mm-hmm.
You have a problem in your life, and you need someone who is a professional who has gone through those areas in his life or her life, so he can help you in thinking.
Mm-hmm.
So your thinking starts, and then you get a feeling gives action, action gives result. So
Okay.
he is helping you right from the very beginning in your thought level.
So
So
it
we are
means
a thinking partner.
he means the life coach did go through the experience with various people, and he gives you the knowledge and the expertise to solve your topic faster.
Yeah, definitely.
Good. For the group, if you hear horn signals in the background, that's from Puneet's street outside. That's how India works. That if there's somebody's in the way, people are using the horn.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
and what's exactly is your area of expertise, Puneet?
Relationship. This is the
All.
one area. I'm a relationship and happiness. This is a two area which is very correlated. So it's a one
Mm,
thing that is the relationship, and
mhm.
that leads to happiness.
Cool. That's such a great topic, Puneet. Emotional
Hmm.
pain is hard to overcome. I think most of us knows this from own experiences, and I love when people help each other, like in our community. How comes, Puneet? How comes that you started life coaching?
Actually, in my past life, I struggle a lot in my relationship.
Hmm.
So I was curious to understand why this struggle, why I fail to fit into a relationship, why there
Hmm.
is. So in order to understand, I needed to read. I go with some blogs. I go with some life coach. I hired some life coaches and be with them. I understand how life coaching work and how
Hmm.
one can help you and what are the problems that I have in my life or in my relationship. These were
Hmm.
the step background that helped me to become a life coach
Hmm.
and specialize particularly in relationship.
And for how long have you been a life coach?
It's really 2 years now, but
Wow.
last 6 7 months I'm religiously working on it.
Okay.
Every day I have 2 or 3 clients.
That's amazing. Cool.
Mhm.
Thanks for sharing your story. I would love later on if you could please post the link to your Facebook page and to your Facebook group in the comments below
Yeah,
this
sure.
post, so that people can connect with you if they like to know more about the topic, if they
Hmm.
have asked questions. Our topic of the week is: can or should you stay friends with an ex-partner? What do you think about it?
It depends what kind of partner you have, what kind of experience you have.
Mm-hmm.
Suppose you understand that your partner is a narcissist, then it's a very good thing that he or she has left you. It's
Mm-hmm.
wonderful, it's a gift. But suppose because of certain reason your partner and you fails to continue,
Mm-hmm.
and in that very time you decided to be a good friend. Yes, because friend, first we all are strangers, then
Mm-hmm.
from strangers we become friends to we become confident we become lovers, then
Mm-hmm.
we can go for a marriage, or we back to the friends. So it's a
Mm-hmm.
cycle. In this cycle, it is all about how what you have experienced.
Mm-hmm.
Experience says louder than any other things. If you feel that this person is not at all good for me, no matter what, you will
Yeah.
say no.
You
If
mean
you
in
feel,
mhm. You mean
if
in
you
toxic
feel that,
relationships that I feel treated badly, then I shouldn't be friend afterwards.
yeah, definitely.
Okay.
It's all about how you have received and what you have given into the relationship. It's an
Mm-hmm.
investment.
Mm-hmm.
So in this investment, what you have put, it's very important, and what you have received, it's very important.
Mm-hmm.
Suppose you A and B are very good couples, made for each other, but they fail to get married because of any
Mm-hmm.
damn reason. In that very time, if they decide to continue
Mm-hmm.
being in touch, it's fine.
Oh,
But there is a boundary now that you have to understand this boundary, that you are friends. You are no more in a relationship kind or a couple. It was a
mm-hmm.
past.
Mm-hmm.
If you fail, then there is a problem, because your current relation will not allow your past to hinder.
Okay.
If you are allowing the past, it means your current will soon become your past.
So, which you write. Why do you break up? Because the relationship doesn't work, and
Yeah.
then you have to decide. Okay, is there reasons why it didn't work? And if there are a major reason, it might be hard to keep friends afterwards. And if it's just because we haven't been in love really, it was just some physical attraction, then you can say let's go back to friendship status.
See, if your relationship base is the physical need,
Hmm.
then that relationship is just in a bubble. It won't
Hmm.
last longer,
Okay. Hmm.
because love is something else, connection is something else,
Hmm.
relationship is something else. But
Hmm.
it's like a one night stand, then there's no relation, there's no intimacy, there's no
Hmm.
feeling attached. It's just a connection of the two body. Then it's
Hmm.
a very, you can say it's a very low level of
Okay.
connection. It won't work out. No
Hmm.
matter how hard you try, it won't work out. It has to give you a pain at the end of the day.
Hmm.
So, first you need to understand what is the relationship.
Hmm.
It's an investment, and you have to be very frugal in it. You have to understand with whom you are giving your time. It may be possible you have chosen the person you thought about, he's a right person, but he is not such a good person,
Right.
and you just want to withdraw. And because you have shared some good moment or bad moments,
Hmm.
so you think, okay, we can be in touch, we can be just like a friend. So it is acceptable, but
Hmm.
you need to understand what is in your mind and what is in his mind as the term friendship,
Hmm.
because there is a strong emotion is there if you have invested your time.
Hmm.
So that very thing you have to be clear. If it is clear as you are thinking and he is thinking, your partner,
Hmm.
then only it is good to go. Otherwise, take go back, think about. why the relation didn't work. Make a note, take a
Mhm.
help of a life coach or anyone, understand, try to improve yourself, and then moves to the person. Yes, now
Mhm.
I am in a position, I am ready to be accept you as my friend.
Mhm.
Otherwise, there will be emotional war going on inside you, because once you feel that he is or she is my girlfriend, and now I am rejected and she is now with someone else,
Mhm.
there will be a fight.
Okay.
According to a study, there is a 15% in America the violence take place, and sometimes it ended at murder even.
Mhm.
Your ex had murdered. Why?
Mhm.
Because they have decided to stop the relation and move with someone else.
Which brings out anger in the person, and
Yeah,
they use the anger. And
yeah.
what's your thought about that? Is that if somebody breaks up with someone, so if I break up with my girlfriend,
Mhm.
I offer her a friendship to make her feel better, something like this. A friendship often is offered by the person breaking up, um, so that the other feels a little bit better. Like, no, Punet, you won't lose me completely. Let's stay friends, something like that. Is this some common behavior?
It is common, but you need to understand what is
Mm,
who you are from the core of your heart.
mm,
Suppose you are very much invested and you are very possessive. You don't want to share your girlfriend with anyone. You're holding
mm,
her tight that you are
mm,
my property. And
mm,
one day she tells, sorry, Puneet, I can't be with you. You are a very nice person. We have a very good time together. But now I have someone else in my life and I want to go with him. And
mm,
I want you and I as a good friend.
mm,
It's a secret enmity. You're going to pay for it. Because at the end of the day, I have certain emotions within me.
yeah.
And I'm a human being. I have some weaknesses. Indirectly you have put a pain of comparison in me, and this
Mm,
pain of comparison can go violent any moment of time, so it's very risky.
mm,
So it is wise to step back, let her go, completely let her go, till you not feel that okay, I have no regrets, I have no complaint, I have no anger.
mm,
I can face her and now a new person. I can accept her that she is with someone else now.
mm.
Then go, and then it is safe to call her this new relationship as a friendship. Otherwise it's highly risky.
Mhm. So when I get this correctly, in which situation do you think is there the best chance to maintain a g- genuine friendship?
There can be many examples. For example, recently we have a COVID,
Mhm.
and nobody was coming out of their homes and everyone was home. Suppose you give a call to your girlfriend, or a girlfriend gives your calls to a boyfriend, and
Mhm.
she's saying, hey, in my home we don't have few things, grocery is not available at my home, could you
Mhm.
please do something or share some food with us because I don't have something at my
Mhm.
homes to eat. If that is the situation, or someone is hospitalized and you need a
Mhm.
blood or something, that very time you give them a call, I need your help,
Mhm.
it is acceptable. It can be a moment from there you can start a new friendship.
Mhm.
There has to be a reason behind it. It's not like at the night I said, sorry, we are separated, we are no more together, and in the morning I give you, hi, we are friends. No, this is not so simple. There has to be a frame of work, there has to be a reason, and that has to be accepted.
Mhm.
So if you want to be a friend, then clear your heart first. It's very
Mhm.
important. If your heart is full of anger, bitterness, then you cannot accept as a friendship.
you speak about a lot on your content about emotional healing.
Exactly.
How would be the process from breakup across emotional healing to friendship?
Yeah, you have to go with the steps because you are
Mm-hmm.
emotionally wounded. First, you are invested. Now you are
Mm-hmm.
wounded because
Mm-hmm.
you have planned something, and then someone has withdrawn. Your whole dream has shattered now.
Mm-hmm.
So there are a lot many things is happening inside you. Maybe you are not recognizing it, but there are many
Mm-hmm.
things happening. One thing can lead to another thing. So there are many things is happening. You need some time to withdraw
Mm-hmm.
yourself and accept what is happening. Someone with whom you are thinking for a future, now there is no future with him or her.
Yeah.
So you need some time. You are not a robot off and on switch. No, you need some time. You need to
Mm-hmm.
withdraw first. The first thing is to withdraw, to understand your
Mm-hmm.
losses. What has happened to you? Someone you are meeting, someone you are let on your feelings, you are sharing
Mm-hmm.
your life, and suddenly she vanished. There are a lot many things has happened.
Mm-hmm.
There are a lot many questions that you need, which is inside your brain. You fail to sleep at night. This is the first thing that will happen.
Mm-hmm.
You might be you will not at all feel to eat, or you may be eating a lot. You may not like to go for. You will have a sleepless night, or you will have a drunkard night.
Mm-hmm.
So there are many things that's going to change inside your life, and
Mm-hmm.
you have to understand because everything has its influence in your life. Even a movie when you watch, there is a
Oh.
influence in your life. So someone you have been with a month or a year or a decade
Mm-hmm.
with you. According to a one study, it says if you are a couple, it takes 17 months and 26 days on average to get out of that emotional trauma.
Okay. So it's
It depends.
uh,
Yeah.
really a long
So
time. Okay, it's like an average, but it takes quite a while to heal this. On the contrary, would it mean if I can break up with my girlfriend and we get good friends right away? This means that we haven't been very emotionally involved in our relationships. Is that vice versa?
once you say use the word girlfriend
Mm,
or
mm,
boyfriend or a couple, it
mm,
means there is something which has make you go above the level of your friendship or confidant level. So
mm-hmm.
there's something is there. You cannot call every Tom, Dick, and Harry that he or she is my girlfriend.
Yeah.
No, it's not like that. So there is a
Mm,
word. This word has some value, some meaning,
mm,
which is extra, that
no.
more than a friend.
Mm,
When something is more than, you cannot reduce it to less than.
yes.
The moment you reduce, it loses something. It loses its property.
Mm-hmm.
Then there is a problem. There is a problem with your emotion inside.
Mm-hmm.
No matter how good you are in hiding your emotion, at some point of time you will be crying, begging for the love which has gone away from your life.
Okay. Oh.
And this begging is never a love. The more you
Mm-hmm.
will beg, the more you will cry, and you will never receive
Mm-hmm.
because there is a sentiment, there's an honor which is every day is shrinking down, and you can see the pain. This pain, nobody deserve it.
No.
It's better
What?
to separate yourself, get
Mm-hmm.
some time, get healed,
Get clean.
understand what has happened,
Mm-hmm.
why it happened, what was wrong with you. Maybe you are
Mm-hmm.
very possessive. This is the only reason.
Oh.
You are very controlling. This is the only reason. Fine. Learn from this thing. In life,
Mm-hmm.
we have two things. We all have hurts. We get wounded. It's
Mm-hmm.
normal. There's nothing like a final wound. This is the last time. No, this is not. There is still life. You will get hurt.
Mm-hmm.
But the one thing that make you go ahead is the lesson.
Mm-hmm.
Take your lesson. Either you take the hurt or you take the wound or lesson. Once you have taken the lesson, you will go improve yourself. You will become a better version of yourself.
For the
Once you
next
have a,
time. Huh?
yeah, definitely, with the same woman or with another woman,
Mm-hmm.
I will suggest go for the next. Don't repeat the mistake. Because suppose
uh,
today I fall in love with a girl named A.
mm-hmm.
A is a wonderful woman for me. After investing a 1 year, she said, "Sorry, Puneet, I'm not happy with you. I want a breakup." Okay.
Mm-hmm.
After improving myself, I just come back again. See, I'm improved version of myself. Can I be your boyfriend again? And she said, "Yes, why
Yes.
not? I was missing you." She gave me a good hug, a good everything, beautiful. But how long? Back
No.
of the mind, I know. I have changed, but what about her?
Mm-hmm.
She can leave me for some other reason.
Mm-hmm.
What will happen after that?
Will
I
be.
will go. So why don't you try with someone else? Why you want to repeat the same cycle? You will go
Mm-hmm.
to hurt you, get yourself hurt, improve yourself, then you will go back to her, and at the end of the day, you will understand. Oh, there is nothing to improve myself. All the fault was there.
That can be also the result because it can be that she has expectation you can't compete. That is all
Yeah,
the thing. Cool.
ex-
Really cool discussion so far, Punet. I would suggest let's have a short view on the general discussion of the topic in the group.
yeah, sure.
We have a great discussion so far. Let me pick a few comments. I prepared some of them.
Mhm.
I had to shorten them because people it's a very engaging topic. So people wrote very long comments, and it's hard to discuss them. I will show a banner. Lika Lubinec, she wrote, it depends on a reason to break up. It makes no sense to be friends with someone you regularly fight with. What if the breakup happens because there's no passion, no sparkle between them anymore? It's a good idea to be friends. What's your opinion about that?
See, there is a one thing. It's a regular fight. You need to understand why there is a fight. Is it a
Mm-hmm.
positive or a negative?
Mm-hmm.
Fight can be. It's not necessary if we have a fight so we don't love each other.
Mm-hmm.
The fight has to be known. Suppose I have $10,000 and I want to spend it,
Mm-hmm.
or I want to invest it. Suppose
Mm-hmm.
one person is saying you should invest, and I'm saying I should spend.
Mm-hmm.
If there is a fight, it's a good fight, and
Mm-hmm.
I accept it. It has to be because
Mm-hmm.
one should have to invest some of your money for the rainy days. And if
Mm-hmm.
your girlfriend or your boyfriend is telling this, she or he is the right person for you.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. So you have
Oh,
to regular fight. The subject has to be there.
oh.
Suppose I am very possessive. I don't want my girlfriend to wear some hot pant or something
Mm-hmm.
like that, a skimpy clothes, and she feels uncomfortable. No, I want to dress up like this. This is not your
Mm-hmm.
area. I must have my own choices. And because of that, my friends, my neighbors keep telling
Mm-hmm.
me, Puneet, what you are doing, you are lying your wife, she is like this.
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting nasty comment. If it is a regular fight, then we have to discuss it. We have to
Oh.
understand what is happening. So we have to
Mm-hmm.
understand the area of regular fight, why there is a fight,
If it's
and
but
what is the
mm-hmm.
consequences, and what is the
Mm-hmm.
consequences of it. If suppose my girlfriend is like no, like a bold and the beautiful, I am supposed to wear this kind of dress. You
Mm-hmm.
have a narrow mind. It's got
Oh.
nothing to do with me. I am
Mm-hmm.
like this. In this
Mm-hmm.
scenario, other things are fine between us. We are very
Mm-hmm.
good. But in particular, this area where we feel no, we are can't be together.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, we can be good friends.
Oh.
I will withdraw myself. I will resign myself to a limited area where we can be a friend.
Oh.
I will allow her to go whatever you want to do in your life. This is your life. After all, at the end of the day, we all have one life, and in this single life, we all
It's
need to be happy. Simple.
it's
And
your choices which you pick for yourself.
yeah,
And
exactly.
if I say, okay, I can't be with you if you behave like that, then yes, I do get your point. Then it makes no sense. Why shouldn't we have contact anymore? Just because I don't like what you do with your money, or how you dress, or what you eat, or stuff like that.
Yeah, exactly.
I also experienced that fights in relationships are often about setting boundaries to each other, because you have
Exactly.
two personalities, and you have to fight your way through in a relationship to set up your boundaries as well. Cool.
Even in the fight, you need to understand what is the level of your fight. You start
Mm?
screaming, slamming the door, or start hitting him
Ooh.
or her.
Yeah.
Oh boy, please! It's not it's not at all acceptable.
Yeah.
So
It's
you have to understand what is the regular fight,
mm-hmm.
why it is, and what is the length. Suppose
Mm-hmm.
I with my wife have a fight, and after a couple of minutes, we are still talking normal, as if nothing has happened.
Mm-hmm.
It's a very positive thing.
Oh.
So it's
Cool.
all depends how you fight, what is the length of the fight, and what is the
Mm-hmm.
topic of the fight, and how you remove that fight, the bitterness from your relationship. If
Mm-hmm.
it is carrying from one day to next day or to month, there is a
Oh.
problem.
Then you have
So it
some.
all depends.
Cool. Thanks for that. Let's go to the next comment. Kalyu Borsiak wrote, depends on the breakup, but my advice to you all, stay away. You had your time in the sun. It didn't work out. The best thing you can do is find another partner. You think it's better for our mental well-being to leave the people behind?
See, there is something when you fall in love, you use the word soulmate.
Mm-hmm.
I don't go for the debate how many people really believe that soulmate exists.
Mm-hmm.
And I totally agree with this lady, whatever she is saying, that stay away. It's in the caps. Yes, I totally agree.
But
But
it's a guy, Carlo. But no worries.
okay, so the thing is, stay away. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
but for how long, and
Oh.
for what reason?
Mm-hmm.
Because you think that someone has hurt you by saying goodbye to you as a lover? Is it the reason? If it is the reason, then there is a problem.
Mm-hmm.
Because if it is something like a soulmate, you feel very personal feeling for someone. There are thousands of women is there, thousands of men is there, but not everyone is so close. There's something that bring or her or him so close to you, and this closeness. Because of this closeness, you might have written thousands of poems, thousands of hours you have invested. When she was not with you, you were thinking about her. Even you fail to concentrate that, oh my God, today I'm going to have a dinner with her. So much excitement is there. And suddenly it breaks. And then you say, stay away. It's like a thumb rule. Yes, I agree with that. It has to be a thumb rule. There are many fish in the pond. I understand that thing. But if your brain has suppose your brain has some boxes, and if I say A, then there's a box in the name with the A will open, and all the memories will come into your head.
Yeah.
All the good, all the bad. But what actually happens when you go for a long period of time away from that person, no matter how poisonous or how bad he or she is, you will start to accept the good thing. I was I was that very day I was sick, and he came with the roses, with the chocolate. He gave me a chocolate shake. something like that.
Uh,
The good will come in your mind.
uh,
Suppose
uh,
in that very time, if you are with this thumb rule, now stay away.
mhm.
Why to stay away? Give a call and say, today I'm sick, and
Mm.
I remember that that
It's the
very
chocolate.
time you had come with the flowers, the chocolates, and
uh,
those very
uh,
things. It's beautiful. Nothing. See, everything, how much distance you have created
mhm,
between that person and the new you.
mhm.
That person is gone. Agree, is gone.
Oh,
But
oh.
what about your brain? Someone is still living here,
Mhm.
and you have the sweetness still here.
Yeah.
Of course, if sweetness will come, the bitterness will also come. But you will
Mhm.
find that bitterness had reduced. You have learned from the mistakes. Oh, that day I was very angry and I slapped him. Well,
Oh.
now you have the regrets.
Mhm.
If I had not, then situation might have not go so bad.
In this direction. That's what I suggest also people if in a relationship somebody crosses a red line like hitting you or threatening, that I suggest to write these things down, because in a half a year you won't remember what's happened. You remember the good things. Your brain just soft washes your relationship. And if you would have written it down, you would see different signs of toxic behavior, abuse. And with such a person, I wouldn't like to befriend after a relationship, after separating. Ah, so that's for me a thing what I suggest people about that. Let's go to another comment. Lika and Tina, two other group members, brought in another perspective, because often there are more people involved in a breakup. Let's take Tina Post to read it through. I write it. Martina Putney, she wrote, if there are kids involved, I would say at the very last, keep a civil relationship for their sake. If it's unsafe, I would assume they are an ex for a reason. What advice would you give in such a situation if there are children involved?
See, there's a major issue, decisions you have taken together to have a kid.
Hmm.
Don't bring a life until you are 200% sure about your relationship.
Ah.
It's a major decision,
Hmm.
because now the emotional side, the gap that will have, the child will grow.
Hmm.
Not one person can bridge the gap. No, the child needs a father and the mother, both.
Hmm.
Don't think that child will come in your relationship and that will bring the relationship, strengthen your
Ah.
relationship. No,
Hmm.
first strengthen your relationship, then bring the child,
Hmm.
because the child needs both of you.
Ah.
It's very simple. And unfortunately, it happened that child has come and relationship finally come to an end.
Hmm.
Unfortunately, in that scenario, you have to again become a stranger. Keep your anger,
Hmm.
bitterness, everything. Give it time so that it all can get down and you
Hmm.
can accept him or her as they are. Okay, okay, fine. I have a
Hmm.
son or a daughter or from him or her, and that very a part of him, that for the sake of the child, I must allow my child to have his father or his mother.
Yeah.
It's very important. You have
Hmm.
to reduce. It means all thing is, if you summarize everything, it is that you have to understand the lesson.
Hmm.
If you have going with your wounds, then there is a problem. No matter the child has come or you become a
Yeah.
father or a mother, or you have to understand lesson. What is the lesson? Once your focus has moved to the lesson, now you understand what next, what can be the best
Hmm.
thing I can do for the life which we have bring
Hmm.
into this world. So this is very important. And coming to the give you from strangers to friendship to confidants to lover,
Mhm.
and from lovers to your becoming a husband and
Mhm.
wife, and then next step you become a parents.
Mhm.
So you are definitely, there has to be a maturity,
Ja.
and that maturity, if something unfortunately something has happened,
Mhm.
then you have to be matured enough to understand. It's not about you two matured people. It's about the new life which has come.
Which is
So
there.
for that
Mhm.
you have to understand, and you have to keep aside all your fights
Mhm.
and allow the beautiful child to grow
Ah.
with the fondness of the parents.
Mhm.
It's very important.
Would you because if in Western societies, I know if it's just a personal feeling of mine, I also often have the feeling if there's a couple, they're not married, and they're getting into fights and troubles, they usually decide to get married or to get a child. So, like they take a already bad situation and think, let's put it to another level to stabilize it. But if I get you right, you would say no way. If you have a problems there, better go back to being strangers than to move forwards to a family, which won't work anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
Uh,
Because you don't know what is there. Suppose
mhm,
wife has cheated
mhm,
or husband has cheated,
mhm,
and then you get this wrong idea. I don't know from where people get this idea, but it happens
mhm.
that if we get married and we will have a baby, then our family will be. No, it's please. It's a
Don't
very
do that.
important thing.
Mhm,
Once you have this idea in your brain that he or
mhm,
she is a cheater, then there
mhm.
is a problem. Don't take the next step.
Ja.
If you wants to stay together, fine, no problem. No problem at all. But don't bring the child.
Mhm. Don't make
Avoid
it
it.
even worse.
Worst, exactly. Because it's
Uh,
not going to spoil you too. It's going to
mhm,
spoil the new life.
uh,
And if you understand the attachment theory or narcissistic behavior or
mhm,
bipolar disorder or any disorder,
uh,
these disorders mostly start from the childhood traumas.
okay.
So the child which you have bring in the world,
Mhm.
what for? To give him the traumas. This is the most pathetic
I'm
decision
thinking.
one immature people can take.
Mhm. That's
So
actually if you people watching Puneet, he posts amazing post about this topic, special about such disorders, narcissism, and what was the second word?
borderline,
Borderline and things.
borderline
He has amazing
attachment
contents on.
style.
He has amazing contents on his profile as well. So I can suggest you, if you think you're dealing with some people with such sort of disorder, visit his page, please, and read just Google the content. Because I really enjoy reading his posts. Thank you for the discussion so far, Puneet. I have one question which is connected, of course, to my personal project to our group. How important do you think is a continuous and structured effort to build stable friendships and relationships?
Friendship is the key. Even if you suppose
Mm-hmm,
from strangers to friendships to confidants
mm-hmm,
to lover, at the level of lover, if something happens, it
mm-hmm,
vanishes. What is remain? Friendship is there.
mm-hmm.
So your whole focus should be on friendship, how positive it
Okay.
is.
Mm-hmm,
If it is based on your greediness,
mm-hmm,
if it is based on some negative ideas or your velvety thoughts,
Mhm.
then there is a problem. If it is a pure friendship, then
Oh.
it will remain for the rest of your life.
Mhm.
In the life, if you Google how many friends we have,
Oh.
it's around not more than 10.
Mhm.
It's around 10 or less than 10. You're the luckiest person if you have a true friends.
Oh.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That you're the luckiest
Oh.
person on the face of earth.
Mhm.
So friendship must be there. It must be valued.
Mhm.
It's very
And
important. It's a key.
but I often hear if I found a friend, friends stay no matter what. Like you make them once, and even if you haven't been in touch for 1,000 years, they will always be best friends. Do you think is those as well, or is it for you that you say, okay, I need some effort, I need to be in touch, I need to participate at their lives to stay in the relationship?
See,
How do you feel about it?
uh, see, I tell you, very simple thing. Suppose today you go to a temple or a mosque or a
Church.
church and you fold your hand or whatever you do.
Huh?
And suppose after today you're not going to see the God for the next 5 years.
Uh-huh.
After 5 years, you visited the temple or church and
Mm,
you performed what you the rituals.
mm,
Do you think your God will be angry on you? Do you think the God will say, no, don't come inside the temple, don't come inside the
uh,
church?
mhm.
So your relationship with the God is very simple.
Okay.
You can cultivate or you can off and on anytime. It's all up to
Mhm.
you. But with
Okay.
the friendship, with the
Mhm.
human beings, they need, suppose once your friend is in a bad time,
Mhm.
and that very time he was needing you or she was needing you,
Mhm.
and you didn't say hi to him or her,
Yeah.
that good time he is going to tell. Where you were that very time when I was in the dipshit, I was
Uh,
needing you.
mhm.
That complaint will be there.
Oh.
But again, it is all up to you what you choose.
Mhm. Okay.
Complaint,
Cool.
wounds, or lesson.
Mhm.
Lesson, okay, no matter. That very time you were not present, but now you
Mhm.
are present. And this is the
Mhm.
most beautiful time because now my friend is before my eyes.
Mhm. Cool.
So this is how you take things. If you want to keep
Mhm.
your life simple, life will keep you simple.
As well.
Simple. So my first point is how you can make your life simple.
Mhm. That's
So
cool.
think, that is why I said I'm your thinking partner.
Mhm.
So my job is to make you think simple. How you simplify your problem.
Mhm.
Problem is going to stay in your life for the rest of your life.
Mhm.
Problems helps you, whether you call it a problem or you call it an opportunity. It's
Oh.
all up to you. If it is you
It's
think it's an opportunity, you get the
mhm.
lesson, you learn it, you develop yourself, you move further in a positive direction. If
Like
you feel
developing.
it's a yeah, if you think it's a problem, the problem will lead you to wound, and wound will lead to depression or any other mental disease.
Mhm.
It's as simple as that.
Okay.
Trauma is nothing. For one person, same incident happened with two people. One took the thing and it's become a trauma for his or her life. Another take it lightly or lesson, and it was a normal thing for his life. So it's
Cool.
all up to you.
It's your own decision. Cool. Puneet, it was amazing to have you in the live stream today. We are nearly 45 minutes.
Oh
The
God.
time was just flowing by. Cool, amazing. Thank you so much for joining the discussion. I would love to read more from you because you have been participating in our group so many times already. So I'm really looking forward to read more from you. And thank you all for joining and viewing our live stream or the video afterwards. I hope to see you all again in our group Friendship Skills 4.0 for this digital age. I wish you all the best for you, Puneet, as well, because you have night time. I think you can go to sleep right, right, right
Yeah,
afterwards.
yeah,
You
sure.
Have an amazing evening, and I'm really looking forward to hear from you soon. Cool.
Yeah, sure. Thank you.
Have,
Namaskar.
have fun. Namaste.
Namaste.